Does Prince William care about Africa, Brian? And does he have an identity of his own in the royal family?
Hello, Sussex Core Family TV on YouTube. Welcome back to our amazing channel. And today we're going to be having a Q&A session with Brion Squaddies and Sussex Squad Family TV on YouTube. And today I'll be answering that question. Does William care about Africa, and does he have an identity of his own? And my family, the short answer is no. And here is why. From Harry's memoir Spare, there is something that Harry said about how life has been between he and William. Whatever Harry has, William wants for himself. That's just how it is. And allow me to read you what Harry said in his memoir about this. And this will prove that William has no identity of his own. No wonder we even see Kate Middleton trying to copy Meghan Markle. The outfits she wears.
Exactly.
Kate copies.
Yeah. Every time you see Meghan in an outfit, you'll see Kate Middleton in the next 2 or 5 years wearing the same outfit that Meghan was wearing.
More like in a couple of months, really. Yeah. Kate copies everything that Meghan wears because they have no identity. Like Kate Middleton, Prince William, all of them just copy Prince Harry and Meghan because they have no identity of their own. And my family, allow me to read this from Harry's memoir Spare, this excerpt of Harry's memoir Spare, that will prove that William does not care about Africa, and also he has no identity of his own. And here it is, and I quote, "One small problem, Willie. Africa was his thing, he said, and he had the right to say this, or felt he did, because he was the heir. It was ever in his power to veto my thing, and he had every intention of exercising, even flexing that veto power. We'd had some real rows about it. I told Tej and Mike, one day we almost came to blows in front of our childhood mates, the son of Emily and Hugh. One of the sons asked, why can't you both work on Africa? Willie had a fit, flew at this son for daring to make such a suggestion, because rhinos, elephants, that's mine." Do you see how sick William is?
Actually is, yeah.
The guy is so sick and envious of Prince Harry to even have the audacity of claiming the rhinos, the elephants are mine. Since when does William own the rhinos and elephants? That's not his.
In fact, it doesn't belong to anyone. They are wild animals.
It's just disgusting how he feels so entitled to even say what he says. And this part from Harry tells you that William does not care about Africa and has no identity of his own. And I quote this part.
And you know what surprises me the most is that he feels as though because he's the heir, he's entitled to all these things.
Indeed. That's actually very, very, disgusting from what I see, in what William is doing, really. The level of entitlement throughout all his life. He has always imposed his will on Prince Harry. Instead of treating Harry like a brother, he treats him like a tool that he can control whenever he wants. And when he does not get what he wants, William becomes aggressive, even to people. Just making a simple suggestion. Why can't you both work on Africa? That gets, William angry. And then they're telling him, hey, look, why can't you both of you, brothers, work on Africa? Yeah. But that even is a problem for Prince William. He throws a fit. He had a fit, flew at this son for daring to make even such a suggestion.
Yeah.
The level of jealousy and also William's temper is being documented by Prince Harry.
Yeah.
He has always had a temper, and everyone knows about this. William has issues. Now, to go back to what I was actually saying on what proves William has no identity of his own and does not care about Africa. Just hear this part, please.
Yeah.
And I quote, "It was also obvious he, Willie, cared less about finding his purpose or passion than about winning his lifelong competition with me." That part is an indictment
that
of
William doesn't
Prince
have
William.
an identity of his
He
own.
has no identity of his own. He does not have any identity. His entire life is all about besting Prince Harry.
Yeah.
And who do we blame for this? Who do you think we should blame for this? I feel like the person to blame is, first of all, Charles.
Yeah, I feel like it's the institution that should be blamed for the way that Prince William is acting
and how he has been raised.
Yeah,
because even Diana said that I'll raise the spare, and the institution will raise the heir. They'll take care of the heir, while Diana will take care of the spare. But sadly, Diana lost her life, and William has been raised by the institution to behave and act in this manner, and to see Prince Harry not as his brother, but rather as someone he is to compete against for all of his life. That's just how, their life has been. And it's really, really sad. Very, very sad to see, how William has acted. Imagine someone suggesting, hey, look, why can't you both work on this together as brothers? Someone just saying it, from a good place, in a good heart. And William throws a fit because of it.
And I just want to ask, what does William actually like to do? I've never seen something that Prince William is actually so passionate about.
William has this Earthflow Prize that he claims that he wants to, help, save the climate change. But then the guy flies around in a private helicopter every single day. He uses it like a taxi, like his personal taxi, to fly across different parts of London.
Yeah.
With his private helicopter, lecturing everyone on saving the climate.
Yeah.
It's so hypocritical, really.
Yeah, I mean, even Greta Thunberg does better than him. She knows that people don't use private helicopters or private jets to fly around when you actually care about the environment.
Yeah, really.
Prince William is actually doing the complete opposite. He's not showing that he actually cares about this cause. That's why I see that as though it's so hypocritical. He actually doesn't care about the environment. He doesn't care about anything. His main goal is just to look like he's doing something, or just to look like he's better than Prince Harry, which he's not.
Exactly. I even recall those Africa comments by Prince William on what he said about, wildlife, that was also despicable and very, very much, racist by Prince William, because William actually said that, the African population are to blame because of the pressures being caused upon, wildlife.
But how is that even possible?
At the time, he was even about to have, his third child, Louis, at the time, when he said that, and then blaming the African population for causing enormous pressures on wildlife. First of all, that comment was so racist. It's racist what he said, really. And he was derided for those comments. Because it was very, very racist. And that was very, very much clear. And that's Prince William. That's just the person that he is. And he isn't a very, very good guy. And that's very, very true. I mean, just hear also what Harry said on this, please. And I quote, over several more heated discussions, it emerged that Willie, when I'd gone to the North Pole, had sadly been resentful. He felt slighted that he had not been the one invited to the North Pole. Anything good that Harry has, even an invite to the North Pole, was a problem for Prince William. A problem. And this is the same guy who was lunging towards Prince Harry after Philip's funeral, telling Harry, Harry, I want you to be happy. I want you to be happy. And Harry told William, I don't think you do. Because in William's life, even when you're reading this memoir, it's clear William never wanted Harry to be happy.
Yeah, he's so jealous of Harry.
He's so jealous of Prince Harry. And my family, that's just who he is.
And I feel like just William wants to do the things that Harry is doing, but he can't do them because he doesn't have the passion and the drive to do those things. That's why he's so jealous that Harry is able to do those things, and it's actually seen. The work that Harry is doing is actually seen. What William is doing isn't seen at all because there's nothing that he's doing. Because
everything that William does is for PR. That's what he does. For instance, he said he wants to tackle homelessness in the UK. He said that. And the media gave him good press about it. Oh, Prince William wants to tackle homelessness in the UK. But then nobody asks him, what is he going to do to tackle that homelessness? No one asked him that question because he is not expected to do anything.
And did he actually do that? Did he actually tackle homelessness?
The answer is no, he did not. Because if you're going to tackle homelessness, you'd want to, bring about laws that, end homelessness. You'd want to fund projects that build homes for people who are homeless. William gets up to £20 million a year. As he said, he's going to give even a penny or that amount to people who are homeless. The answer is no. William hasn't done that.
Yeah. I don't know how many mansions William actually has.
He has like 4 homes and he wants a 5th home. He wants Andrew's place, that big Royal Lodge that, is worth up to 30 million pounds. That's the cost of the price of the home for Prince Andrew, 30 million pounds. So he can get a 5th home. So Andrew moves into Former Cottage and then William takes over Andrew's place. He wants a 5th home. That's and he's kicking out his brother's wife just to get a 5th home for himself.
That's so greedy of him.
And he says he wants to tackle homelessness, the utter level of hypocrisy. Because the press has reported themselves that William played a huge part in the eviction of Harry and Meghan because he wants a 5th home. Because the kids were saying that they have a small place and they have 4 homes. 4 homes. So William is someone who is not being genuine. And from what I'm reading in his memoir, it's clear William never ever wanted Harry to have any good thing. I mean, as I continue just reading this, please. At the same time, he also said that he stepped aside gallantly, that he'd permitted me to go. Indeed, that he'd permitted all my work with the wounded soldiers. I let you have veterans. Why can't you let me have African elephants and rhinos? I complained to Teach and Mike that I'd finally seen my path, that I'd finally hit upon the thing that could fill the hole in my heart left by soldiering. In fact, I think even more sustainable, and Willie was standing in my way. I think that's just what I wanted to read, basically.
And I'm just wondering, is this something that they just put on the table and they say, now you have to choose what you're going to take? Are you going to take the rhinos and the elephants in Africa, or you're going to tackle this and this? Is that how they do things? Because I thought that people actually work on courses according to their passions or just their ability to do something.
But that's the point. William never cared about what he was passionate about. He only cared about, besting Prince Harry, doing something that being better, appearing better than Prince Harry. That's what William wanted, to have articles that is doing something better than Prince Harry. That's what he wanted.
Yeah.
And it's the jealousy that we become so accustomed to seeing from Prince William.
Mm-hmm.
He wants Harry to know that whatever good thing that he has, that he, William, can take it.
Yeah.
Can take it from Prince Harry.
Mm-hmm.
That's what William wants Harry to know. And no wonder, even with this promo thing, it's William sending a message to Prince Harry that he can take anything that Harry has. But the good thing is he can never ever take away Meghan, Archie, Lilibet. Yeah. He can never ever do that, my family. Yeah. Never ever do that.
And I'm just wondering if William actually had the responsibility to take care of the veterans as Prince Harry is doing, if you'd actually do the things that Harry is doing. Because I see Harry doing a lot of things. I see Harry actually surprising these veterans, showing up, showing that he cares about them. I'm just wondering if Prince William could actually do that, because from what I see as though Prince William is someone who doesn't care about anyone. He just cares about himself. He just cares about his own interests.
I don't see William doing what Harry has been able to accomplish doing. Mm-hmm. Because even before Harry met Meghan, the tabloids were calling he and Kate Middleton the Doolittles. That's how they were referring to he and Kate Middleton, because they rarely even work. Kate Middleton counted a phone call as an engagement, as work. Mm-hmm. So I don't see William having that same of dedication and drive that Harry has. His life is about doing something, besting Prince Harry. That's basically the story of his life. Just as Harry said, he cared less about finding his purpose or passion than about winning his lifelong competition with me. Yeah. That's what William cares about. Yeah. Winning a lifelong competition between he and Prince Harry. Mm-hmm. And wants to best Prince Harry. Wants Harry miserable and happy, like what befell the late Princess Margaret, the Queen's late sister, the late Queen's sister, who was forced to give up the love of her life. Mm-hmm. And she was miserable for the rest of her life. That's what they wanted for Prince Harry. Mm-hmm. And they're angry because they've been unable to get that to happen to Prince Harry. Mm-hmm. Harry's being hugely successful. Mm-hmm. Netflix, Spotify, everything going well for Prince Harry, and they can't stand it. And my family, I think that is enough. William does not care about Africa. He does not care about, veterans. He only cares about himself. That's what William cares about. He has no identity of his own. That's who William truly is, in my personal opinion, and from what Harry has said in his memoir. The only thing he cares about is about besting Prince Harry. That's all he truly cares about.
Yeah, I think that's very, very clear in everything that we've seen. Yeah. Prince William has no identity and he doesn't care about anyone, nor even Africa. So
that's just who he is. And with that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and support our ever-growing family on YouTube. And don't forget, William has never ever said a word to condemn racism towards Meghan Markle or Archie or Lilibet. Never. Also, don't forget that. Stay tuned to our next video. Love you always and forever. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.